Happy Tuesday, Facebook family. Day number 4. I decided to do something a little different to show y'all how I get down, how I manifest things, how I banish things, how I call things to me. Also, how I protect myself. And if you're looking for a way to um, really see some magic just consume your life, the best way to do it is burning bowl ritual. Burning bowl rituals. The first time I did a burning bowl ritual, I really didn't know what I was doing. I told y'all I was operating in this realm before I knew what was going on. But I was going through a hard time relationship wise. I was talking to this gentleman and he just couldn't figure out what he wanted to do. He was giving mixed signals, you know what I'm saying? And we had been rocking for a while. We had been really rocking for a while. And some days he would be like, okay, I'm not looking for a relationship but come see me. And then other days, like if I was to be in a relationship, you would be my first choice, Taib. I got tired of the shit, okay? And then I was still, going through some of the things from my previous marriage and relationship. So I was like, you know what? I'm tired of this. I just want this stuff burnt out my life, okay? I didn't know it was a burning bowl ritual. So what I did, I thought about everybody that had hurt me or, I was feeling some type of way. And I wrote all their names down and how, the situation made me feel. And I was like, F this shit. I was like, F it. And I got like a pot or something. I can't remember, but I almost burnt my mama apartment down. Sorry, mama. She know now. Almost burnt it down. But anyway, uh because the fire was so fierce. It was that much energy in the room. Seriously, y'all. I'm serious. I'm laughing. It's funny, but it's not funny. Okay. Thank God I'm here to tell it, right? But anyway, I remember going to a spiritual shop and the lady told me how to, fold the paper to push things away. Also, you fold the paper towards you if you want things to come to you. So I didn't want this energy anymore. I didn't want this pain anymore. And so what I did, I wrote all their names down, relationship wise, what happened, how it made me feel, my emotions toward it. And I folded away. It was in black ink. I wrote it down in black ink and I folded it away from me, right? And then I did a prayer over it, at that time, it was still God and Jesus, which Jesus is a deity. God is your higher power, whoever you pray to, right? It doesn't matter. As long as you have some higher source to tap into to utilize that energy. And I prayed and I think I was crying. I was really sick of that energy. I was sick of that guy. And so I'm thankful for him because he made me really step up and cleanse some unnecessary soul ties. I cut some soul ties out of my life, a lot of them. All right. And so I lit the paper on fire. It was like, whew, you would have thought I put gasoline on it, y'all. You would have thought I put gasoline on it. Child, that was that energy. That was all that stuff I had carried all those years. And I was like, oh, she trying to... And I dropped it in the bowl and it was flying. And I mean, that energy was fierce, y'all. It was fierce. And I put it in there, burned it up, and honey, you talking about feeling like a new woman. Changed my life. And that, after I, kept on working my craft and studying, I was like, oh, that was my very first burning bowl ritual. And I didn't know. I didn't know. And from that day, because it changed my life, because I was able to, I talked to that guy one more time. I was like, I texted and he was still on some BS. And I was like, that's all you got out of that long text I sent you from my heart? And I was like, shh, and I blocked them. Never talked to them again. Took them off my social media, everything. It was so easy. And many others. I was like, that's all I had to do to get y'all out of my spirit. So you can do that to get rid of stuff that's been ailing you for years. You can do it to manifest stuff. And so today we're going to do a burning bowl ritual to manifest things. I want to manifest some things online, and I want to manifest some things in my business and in my personal life. So I have my mini cauldron here. Okay. And I already have eucalyptus leaves and bay leaves. When I was moving, they was just falling everywhere. I was just like, let me throw them in my bowl because I know I'm going to use it. So I got that in here already. This is a cute little cauldron, okay? Get something that's fire safe. I have my oils here that's going to help me manifest. I have come to me. You can use this in love rituals. You can use this money rituals. You can use this whatever. Whatever you want to come to you, baby. All right? Roll opener. Roll opener is to open the way. You know, you ever feel like it's blockages or obstacles in your life and you just can't get through? This will do the job. The roll opener will do the job. Okay. If you're trying to open a way for money, success, if you're trying to open a way for your business, remove those blockages. This is the oil for that. And I am very in touch with the African deities, the African energy. I told you my ancestors came to me. So it's a powerful energy that works with me, walks with me. And also my boyfriend is African and he practices as well. He teaches me a lot. So me being in connection with him also heightens that energy. So this is African juju. Oh, yeah, it's gonna get shit done. So I got that oil here. All right. And if you are interested in any of these oils, Art of the Root is really good on Amazon. Amazing. Candles, oils, soaps, everything you need to manifest. Okay. And Motor City Hoodoo, just Google them. Great oils. Love them as well. All right. I have my red charcoal disc, my little mini charcoal disc. I couldn't find my tongs, so I'm gonna use these scissors to light it and drop it in my cauldron. Okay. I have my lighter, fireplace lighter. Want it kind of long so I could just work with it. Put it in there. And I have a red pen because I want this stuff to come to me. I want it to manifest. I want it to, to come alive in my life. So use red ink. If you are banishing something, you're getting rid of it, black ink. Okay. But today, baby, we're manifesting. We're bringing stuff to us. We're going to use the red ink. All right. And so my mom was like, I know you're moving, which is not my ancestors, for those that don't know. She said, I know you're moving and everything. You sent me a good amount last time you did your ritual. We had did several of them before we moved and, requested mom do some things for us, our ancestors, me and my children. So we sent her some money. Mom loved money, honey. She's always loved money. She liked to shop. She liked to shop and do things for people. And it has not changed since she's on the other side because she got grandma, great grandma, Uncle Anthony, Uncle Daryl, Uncle Whit. She's got Aunt Christine. She's got cousin Lisa. She's got cousin Shirley. They all over there. They all over there. And I know they just be eating good, honey. Because I make sure I send money to my ancestors. I send money to my spirit team. And it's a whole bunch of them over there. Okay? If I didn't name everybody, I'm like, what y'all do? Y'all just rally together and say, look, this one we leaving here so we can all be, we miss y'all. We miss y'all. But They're at peace, honey. They ain't gotta deal with this shenanigans. All right. Um. Wow, the children over there. I got some cousins that's went on. It's. I miss them. I miss them. My daddy. Like, this what y'all doing? I always think about that. Like, oh, y'all over there. Like, okay. This is her. One of them just said, but we got your back. Okay, okay. Let me stop complaining. Let me stop complaining. Okay, so what I have is called a hell bank note. Okay, really big, really big. This is Chinese ancestor money. This gets shit done. For real. It gets shit done. And this one is $1 million. This is $1 million. It opens up the monetary doorway for you on this realm when you burn it for your ancestors. And so usually what I do, I write down my petition on parchment paper or whatever paper spirit instructs me to do. And then I burn it. Okay. But I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna kill two birds with one stone. Okay. Mama need money and I'm asking for her help to manifest these things, to bring these things to me, you know. And so I'm gonna write it on this and burn it. Why not? Okay. So real simple and easy. I'm writing my requests for online. Online for me. I'm so close on YouTube to getting monetized. I've been online for a long time and I'm ready to get paid. I'm just saying, I'm ready to get paid. Okay. All this stuff y'all see costs money. All right. And I would love to do this full time. As you can see, you could give stars. All right. But I have here on my little star announcement, you giving to what I'm doing is going to help me do what I love most, and that's being online and sharing my wisdom, my life, and some, always trying to share some funny, amazing content that you can use for your life. Okay, so I'm keeping it real, and I want to be awesome on YouTube. Okay. Not just, getting on camera, but make me some money. Give me some of that YouTube money. I've been on there for years. Why the hell not? So that's one of my requests. All right. Another thing I want is to, have a, I consider I have an online botanica, little shop of magic. And I'm sharing this with y'all because it's going to be sealed once I burn it. Can't nobody stop it. Can't nobody stop it. And I want that to be a constant flow. People to shop with me be a constant flow. Until I don't think I necessarily, excuse me, y'all. I don't think I necessarily want a botanica in real life. People store. Um, yeah, I want it to be more so like a healing center, if that makes sense. So let's put that on here. That way I can do all my spiritual work. I want to do crystal healing. I want to do I'm still thinking about sound healing, but mainly crystal healing. I want to do healing with herbs and things like that. So I'm still finding my flow within that. Um I know I want to do Reiki healing as well because I've done a lot of laying on the hands. I'm really, really, really knowledgeable in that area. And I believe learning Reiki will take it to the next level. And so I don't mind starting on a small scale. And also I want to have a retreat for y'all. Our first I Smile retreat. And then there's a certain amount of money that I need to manifest at this time in my life. I'm not being greedy, okay? I'm sorry. I'm not being greedy. Just reasonable at this moment because we all know we need money, honey. You need that money, all right? And I'm going to write a request for my family. And then a personal request for myself and my relationship with my boyfriend. Okay? I mean, you can write whatever you want, whatever you can think, whatever you feel, and write it down. Yeah, honey, I know I'm writing a book. Okay. And so that's how you do this. I wrote down what I want. Honey, if you get in a whole flow, you want to write on the front, it is your manifestation. It's your burning bowl. So, before I fold this, I'm gonna go ahead and light my charcoal disc. Don't do this, okay? This is dangerous. Don't do this. I'm good at what I do, so even I shouldn't be doing this. Make sure you have something that can hold it. Look, I need to put it so I can. Okay. So I'm lighting. Hope y'all can see that. I'm trying to be able to see that. Lighting my charcoal disc. Okay, it's lighting. See it? Lay it down. I'm laying it on top of the bay leaves, eucalyptus leaves. That's going to help manifest money as well. Okay. So this is lit. Then I'm going to fold this. I'm going to fold it in half because it's so big. Everything I do, even when I do the crease, I'm going to bring it to me because I want this to come to me like that. Then I'm going to just fold it toward me. And I'm going to just pray while I fold it toward me. Okay. All right. Then I'm going to hold it. I like to take a deep breath. So I can be in the flow of that energy. Okay. I'm going to light it. And I'm going to put it down in here. And you got to make sure that it burns in its entirety. So you may have to light it a few times. Or you can you don't have to fold it as tight as I did. Okay, now it's burning. And so as it burns in its entirety, it's going to send your request to your ancestors, whoever you work with. This is ancestor money. So yeah, it's going to send it to them. Usually you'll know who you're sending it to. They'll you ask you, it usually come to your spirit. Like this is going to my mom. My mom is like orchestrating a lot spiritually for my spirit family. And it's amazing because I used to want, I used to want to be the one to be the millionaire of the family, to give my mom a lot of money and stuff like that. And I was like, I thought I'd be able to do it, but had no idea I can do it on this plane. I promise you, I'm the only child burning ancestor money at this point. It is what it is, right? And so you just want to make sure it burns in its entirety. And you can feel the energy once it starts burning. You may get messages, you may get downloads, you know what I'm saying? As that smoke goes up, just different things happen. Not only are you manifesting for your life and the things you're asking your spirit team for, you are also protecting your home. You're fortifying your spirit. You know what I'm saying? You're acknowledging the spirit realm. You're honoring your ancestors. For those of you that think this is ridiculous, don't knock it till you try it. Don't knock it till you try it. I don't argue with people about what I do. If somebody has a rebuttal, I say what I have to say. I don't have to. I don't have to argue about what I do because I know and I understand that people are not going to get it. Especially if they think what I'm doing is demonic, they're not going to get it. So what are we arguing for? You said what you said, I say what I said, and that's it. But I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing, and you keep doing what you're doing. You know? But the way people come for me, I will never do that. But once you're here, you're here. You understand? Those that know. And this is my fast look incense. I'm just adding that to the atmosphere. And so the money has burned down to an ash. Okay. Mama got it. I hear some thanks and gratitude. Okay. That's burned down to an ash. And so now I'm just going to add this. I'm going to add the roll opener. Oh, yeah. That burnt really good. I just added a drop of that. You see how magical that is? Even how the smoke is moving. It's magical. This is the come to me. I want all that to come to me. My ancestors know I'm silly. I'm going to be dancing. I'm going to be singing. I'm going to be, okay. And then I'm going to put my last oil in, my African choo-choo. Manifest with the motherland. Yes, honey. That's another goal of mine. To find an actual class, African dance class in my city and learn African dance, but haven't seen anything, so it looks like I'm gonna have to go to YouTube University. I've learned a lot of things. I taught myself how to crochet just by watching YouTube. Okay, so it looks like I'm gonna have to get that myself. Okay, it's fun, a little challenging, but it's fun. And so that's my burning bowl ritual. So I just let it burn, just let it burn. And the incense is burning, and I just thank Spirit. I thank Spirit for allowing me to do this burning bowl ritual. I'm just grateful, and as the smoke ascends, I'm grateful, I'm thankful for the manifestation of all things. Okay? If you have questions about what I just did, please inbox me. You could add them under here. I would be more than happy to share with you any information that you need. And I will probably post something, an infographic on my page. So I'm grateful. I feel really good. Energy feels really good. And usually I put this to the side. I'm not done yet. I put this to the side and I like to read the energy of the ritual, the atmosphere. So I do that by way of my tarot cards. Um, let's do these. So we just thank Spirit for being with us today. We did this ritual. Okay, let me redo this. And Spirit, please show me what is the energy around this. Is anything? Okay. Listen, Spirit say, I got you. Okay. So I have 3 cards here. This is the energy around this ritual. I love this. Okay. Almost like a cheat sheet to what to expect. The first card is the Hermit card. The Hermit is a symbol of wisdom, looking for light in his heart. He enjoys solitude, seeks truth in the dark, and listens to the opinions of others. That is definitely me. That is definitely me. Um, So looks like I'm going to be, in hermit mode even more so. I'm in hermit mode a lot, believe it or not. So I'm going to need space and time for self exploration of knowledge. So there are some things that I really want to get into and study. I am asking Spirit when is going to be the right time for me to go to nursing school, but I know that spiritually I have to be grounded and clear before I even pursue that. So the hermit is letting me know that more knowledge is coming to me, more wisdom, but that solitude is going to be very necessary with that. Okay. And then the next card is the hangman. Okay. And wow. This is a upside down. Hangman's upside down. When a hangman is reversed, sacrifice may not be rewarded, which is meaningless sacrifice and empty bother to calculate. I know that I'm going to this. I already know what this means. I know that I'm going to do things for people, give to people, even being out here sharing my knowledge. I'm not going to be rewarded. If anything, a lot of people are going to feel some type of way. A lot of people are going to say, I ain't into that. But I'm being obedient to Spirit. Okay? I know this is for some and not all. It may be for one. It's really not concerning to me because I do what I do and I love what I do. Okay, even if this is for now and then 10 years down the line, somebody watched this and it's changed their whole life. I just do what spirit tells me to do. So a lot of times we seek rewards, for our sacrifices from the wrong people. They really don't get it. And so we can guilt people into rewarding us. Why y'all don't appreciate, and they give you these rewards, and it's meaningless. It's not fruitful. Even when somebody rewards you or bless you, it should be fruitful. It shouldn't be from a hollow place. Remember, I told y'all, everything carries energy. All right. So, yeah, this is good. Sacrifice, devotion, contentment with the status quo. You got to be content. Do what spirit tells you to do and be content. And nobody can reward you like spirit, like your ancestors, like the creator. Okay? All right. And then, hey, we're going to get that money, y'all. We have the 10 of Pentacles. This card represents the end result of cumulative effort, which brings wealth, happiness, and a generous heart. In other words, I ain't got to work so hard for it. Receive that for yourself. It is a yes card. Spirits let me know, yeah, you're going to get that money. Okay? Yeah, you're going to get those things that require money. Yeah, 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 yeah. So that was a good thing. I'm going to have a successful career and take care of my family. Okay? But don't have your own private space. I gotta just be ready, just everybody flood in. Just flood in. Alright. I just go on my hermit mode, but just flood in. It is that time of my life for, my family to be blessed, my grandchildren to be blessed, my children to be blessed. And I'm gonna be a big part of that. And that makes me happy. This was really good. And then the spirit gave me 3 cards. I was thinking 3 cards. I didn't say 3 cards. Is there anything else, spirit? Is there anything else? I think that's it, y'all. I think that's it. And so that is how I do my burning bowl ritual. And I'm looking forward to sharing my testimonies with y'all. Try it for yourself. If you have any questions, I am here. Day number 4 of 100 days of witchery. This is your girl, High Priestess Queen Taiel, signing out. Bye-bye.